Welcome back, everybody, to Magnolia on Money, where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement. I'm Ed Cox with Magnolia Wealth, and today I'm going to talk about tax forms. A lot of you are getting tax forms, probably have gotten all the ones you should have gotten. But if you want to look at like Schwab's website and see and kind of double check, make sure the accounts that you have that you're getting those reports, I'm going to show you how to do that. The other thing I wanted to talk about were some of the questions we get of what account should I be getting a 1099 on? So first rule of thumb is if you have an IRA or any kind of tax deferred account, you've not paid tax on this money, you will not get a 1099 unless one of two things. Either A, you've taken a distribution. So if you have an IRA and you have not taken a distribution in 23, there's nothing to tax. So there will not be any 1099. If you've taken a distribution, then you should be getting a 1099 on that distribution you took in 2023. Okay. Non-qualified accounts. Those are the accounts that you pay taxes kind of along the way. Those are your trust accounts, your joint accounts. You should be getting 1099 on those accounts from last year. So those are the two main reasons you should be getting a 1099 on a certain account. But if it is an account that taxes are deferred and you've not taken a distribution, then you should not receive a 1099. Okay. Looking at Charles Schwab, this is where most people have their accounts. If you have an account outside of Charles Schwab, it's going to work very similar to this, how you would go get the statements. If you have set up for paperless statements, there's a possibility you may not get your 1099 in the mail. You may get it through your email, or you may have to do what I'm going to show you here is go online and download it down yourself. So, of course, if you have any problems, just call us. We'll help you. But a lot of people are asking about how do I do this and where can I get that information? So I'm going to share my screen and let's look. Let me go back. I went too far. Okay. So when you log into Charles Schwab, the first thing you will see once you log on, this is kind of the top banner that you will see. So if you go to your accounts, make sure the accounts tab is checked. Right here on the far right, you'll see statements and tax forms. You're going to want to click that link, and the next thing that should pop up should look something like this. Now, during this time of year, Schwab puts what is called the 1099 dashboard. So you'll see this. During the year, a lot of times you won't see this. You'll only see these statements and documents. If there's a little collapsible button here in the far right. If that's collapsed, you won't see it either. But this should have all the 1099s that you need. And even if, and I wanted to show this because even if there was an account that was closed last year, if you had activity during last year, you should get a 1099 on that account if there was activity and was one of the accounts like we talked at the beginning of the show. All right, so I'm going to start at the very top here, work our way down. You want to make sure that all of your brokerage accounts are checked. Okay. You want all of them to check because if you just have one, you're going to miss the other. So just make sure all the brokerage accounts are shown here, and there's a little drop down you can click, but just make sure you check all brokerage accounts. And then it should have all the things you need right here. That's what Schwab does. These little tabs that you see right here, there's some good FAQs on tax. There's a good little tax guide that Schwab puts out. But this third little link here is what a lot of people are looking for. It's the tax software imports. So it will explain and help you import that information into your QuickBooks or whatever kind of tax software, TurboTax, whatever it may be. This button will help you do that. And then once again, here's the kind of the dashboard that's showing here's what you should be expecting. But if you would like to go back or you don't see this for whatever reason on your site, down here under statements and documents, this is what normally is on this page. So when you go here during the, July, you're typically just going to see this statements and documents down here. So what you do is you choose the date range you're looking for. So in this case, you may choose the last, 18 months or so, which is your date range. And then you click the different titles here that you would like to search. So in this case, if we're just looking for tax forms, then you could uncheck your statements, uncheck all these others, and just check the tax form and make sure that's what you're looking for. Then hit the search button, and it will show your 1099s that you are supposed to receive, and you can download them. You can send them to your CPA or your accountant. But this is a really good website, fairly easy to navigate. Just some of those little things to make sure. All brokerage accounts are checked up here, and it's not just one of your accounts that's singled out. And then make sure the date range is right, and you click on which document type you would like to be searching for. Search it, and you'll have them down there listed for you. And once again, you can share that with your CPA or accountant. But once again, I'll tell you, if you have any problems, just call us. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. But a lot of people like to go in there and pull their statements themselves. But I hope this has helped. Tax time is one of those that's kind of, it can be tedious and frustrating at times as you're waiting on certain 1099s to show up. But we're here to help. As always, y'all have a great week. God bless. We'll talk to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.